Hello friends, very good morning to all of you. So last video we have completed the installation of PingFederate Admin Node on Windows Server 2019. So yeah, this video we are going to cover PF11 part 2, that is PingFederate installation on RHEL line server. So let's begin. Okay, so let's open Google Cloud Console, that is console.cloud.google.com. Then we can quickly open that Linux machine. Okay, okay, yeah, so our machine is running. I think I haven't put off on that, so I think maybe, so what it says, rupees 533 out of 25,000 credits used. Okay, so as a free trial we have received some credit, right? So out of that we spent something around 533. Yeah, looks, let's see, let me open that billing section. Yeah, so 466. Yeah, it's running, I think, from last 3 days, so it's fine. Okay, so let's go to now our place compute engine VM instances. We need to just upload that PingFederate now file, the way how we uploaded the zip file of openjdk tar.gz file, right? So for that, first let's do one thing. Let's quickly download the PingFederate zip file. Okay, let's put downloads PingFederate and go to download PingFederate. So let's put this 12.1, right? Yeah, so zip file. We use MSI file for the Windows and we can use zip file for the Linux. We can use zip file for Windows machine also, but yeah, MSI, it looks like just you need to click next like that and it will be installed. Yeah, using zip file you just need to update few of the files and then you can start the services. Yeah, that is also possible. Okay, so okay, I need to log in, so just a second. Okay, so I have this link. Let me copy this link, copy link address. I'll open here. Once our zip file is downloaded, we can quickly upload in the Linux machine. Okay, so let this to be done quickly. Okay, I think download started basically. Yeah. So it's of 475 MB, so it's going to take some time to upload in the Linux machine. Yeah, as I remember, while we uploading that Java file, it took more time, so maybe yeah, again it's going to take more time, but let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's done, I think. So now let me check the file size. It's 486 MB. Yeah, that's fine. I think our Java is, I think, of 223 MB. Yeah, it's more than that. Okay, fine. So let's go to now open the Linux box. We already set the Java path and all on that day, so we can verify again. And then yeah, quickly upload the file, and then yeah, we are good. What we need to do here, we just need to update the I'll say run.properties file. Okay, and for now I think yeah, no need to do any other changes. Just we need to update our run.properties file, and that's all. We need to bring some license file and all. We can just do that in the part 3 video, okay, while we do the configuration, and we can start the PingFed services also, yeah. In a cluster. So yeah, it's open now. So let's see that whether our Java path is there or not. Let's go to the root first. Okay, echo $java underscore home. What happened? It's not saying anything. Visit on that day. What happened here? Just a second, let me check in that opt. Yeah, we have the OpenGTK. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do, we are in the opt folder, right? So I'll just do again export Java underscore home equals /opt /open JTK -17. Yeah, and then I'll just export path. Export path equals to $path $java underscore home, and then we have the bin folder. We need to give in the path. Okay, so export path equals to $path $java underscore home /bin, and then let's put echo $java underscore home. I think as the server went into I basically not like switched off the stop this like the machine instances virtual machine, but as I close the server, maybe it looks the path and the Java underscore home got changed. Okay, maybe removed, I think, but that's fine. Yeah, leave it for now. So yeah, equal $path. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, see USR best pin USR bin opt. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, now let's go to upload the file. Choose the file. Go to downloads, zip file, upload. It will just authorize me, and then yeah, it's allowing me. So transferring will start. Let's see. It is not giving me the status. Okay, what happened? This is authentication failed. It says SSH console. Yeah, let me try to log in again. No, it's getting failed. Maybe it looks it took my another email address account. Authorize. This is my Gmail account, right? Yeah, so this should be fine, I think, not a problem. Let me go to root. Downloads, load files. Okay, started now. I think transferring one item. Okay, so just wait here. I think maybe it will take some time. So this is transferred one item. Let's close this. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, it's getting uploaded, that zip file. So we need to unzip it first, and then we can place it in some directory. Okay, so yeah, I think we have the file PingFed 1.0.zip. So yeah, first we can unzip this, and then we can move this to some other directory. Okay, so first we just need to install zip, yum install zip. If it's done, and now we can go for the yum uninstall, sorry, yum install unzip. Okay. We just need to bring this package, okay, then we can able to unzip zip like that. Okay, it's done, I think. And as a result, now okay, now what we can do, like let's first change the permission here. Let's give chmod 777 to PingFederate Zip 1. I'll just give unzip ping. Just wait, it will just unzip it everything. There are many files, right? You can see that's the way how product is developed, right? So now we have extracted, so we have this. Okay, so leave this zip folder here only, okay, not a problem, or we can delete it also, I think. Yeah, or for now leave this. Okay, it's 475 MB. okay, leave this, and let's go to cd ping. I just want to see directory structure. Okay, yeah, we have this. Under cd PingFederate we can able to see all the directories like upgrade modules, etc, has been server, startup, legal, LLP, pin, SDK. Good, great. Okay, so now let's come back. Now we just need to move this PingFederate 12.1.0 to the, maybe let me just do one thing. Let's go to cd opt. Let me create some directory here, like mkdir is a command for creating directory. I'll put a directory name SSO. Now we have a directory called SSO, so I'll just put PingFederate under SSO. Okay, so now let's go back to cd home. sorry, what happened? Now we'll just move this directory PingFederate 12.1.02, sorry, opt SSO. Okay, so now it's moved to opt SSO. Let's go there and have a look. Yeah, so we have the PingFederate present here. Now what we'll do, we'll just open that run.properties and we can make some update, and then we can end this video, and in the part 3 we just update the license file and the engine, and we'll just re-verify once, then we can quickly jump to our admin, and then yeah, we can see, like, basically we can start the services. Okay, PingFederate. Okay, yeah, so let's go to run.properties file. So for that we are currently in PingFederate Engine SSO. Okay, so now let's we are in which directory? SSO under, right? Okay, so let's move in PingFederate. Now we just need to go to cd PingFederate. Now let's go to cd ping. Under ping we have the file run.properties. Okay, you can see that yeah, you have the run.properties here, right? You can see. So we just need to make some change here, right? So let's open this with vi command. Vi run dot properties, not coming. Okay, now we just put the I button. I is for insert. Now let's navigate and make some changes here. Okay, so first of all, pf admin https port is 9999. Yeah, so our default port is there and we are running with all the same in our admin, right? If you remember, right, when you install the admin node, we just put a default port 9999. Okay, where our admin node is running. So leave this. Admin base URL is not required. Leave this. Console bind address default one, that's fine. Console title equals to PingFederate, that is fine. Console environment, we can put this dev and all, but leave this. Okay, we are just still learning, not like building anything for any company. So no need to. Ping on admin URL is not required. Ping on admin URL environment ID not required. Console session timeout 30 minutes, that's fine. Default is login mode. pf console login mode is equal to multiple. Yeah, we can put as a single also, because single and multiple is just like single means only one admin user may log on at a time, and multiple like more than one admin user may log on simultaneously, right? So it's only me right now going to log in, so yeah, but leave this. Okay, multiple, not a problem. Yeah, pf console authentication is native, right? That means yeah, it's basically internal password file authentication is happening. We are not authenticating the user for accessing the admin console through an external identity provider, external authentication provider, you can say, or LDAP. It's just like internal password file, so it's a native only. Okay, and then we have admin API authentication native LDAP properties file. Yeah, so these are the default things we are not going to use for here, right? Radius properties file, dot properties. So this is basically for different authentication, right? Like for certificate based authentication, what should be the file name of the file containing configuration properties. So yeah, basically the configuration will be present in that file, whatever the name you are putting here, right? For radius, certificate based, OIDC, like that. Okay, OAuth. So all these properties file have those configuration details, what you will do in the console, right? So yeah, HTTP listener, set the port to a value of less than 0. So yeah, we have the -1, that's fine. Then HTTPS port, yeah, it's a default 9031. So where our engine is going to run, PingFederate engine node, right? Admin is running on 9999 and the engine node is running on 9031. This is a default port, right? You can change this also, not a problem. And we have the secondary HTTPS port -1 default engine bind address. just wait. PF runtime log, yeah. Okay, so we just need to give the engine bind address is 00, I think. Let me just check that. I have one like the setting I have monitor bind address, engine bind address, yeah. Okay, fine, I think it's not required. Let's come back. That's a default run.properties file what I just opened before. Okay, so yeah, monitor bind address, let's keep this 0, engine prefer IP version 4 true, runtime context equals context path equal to / log event detail false, heartbeat system monitoring you can make it true, so that you can, like, once you enter the heartbeat URL you can able to get the details of your server. Okay, like the CPU, memory and all those things. By default it is false, I'll make it true. Okay, runtime HTTP max request body size is 200,000. okay, 200k. Deployment properties. Okay, so yeah, so this is running currently on, let's put it this is engine, right? Clustered engine. By default it is present as a okay, so it came as a clustered underscore engine. Okay, that's operational mode. If you remember, on the admin node we have made as a clustered console. Okay, and this is a clustered engine because we are running this, we are operating this PingFederate on a cluster mode. Okay, not on a standalone. On a standalone the engine admin will run on a single server with 2 different ports. Okay, cluster auth pwd encrypt not required, leave this. Cluster encryption size 128, default, yeah. Now let's just wait. Yeah, so this is cluster bind address. Okay, this is basically the address of your server, like this internal IP address of this machine. So this should be like 10.128.0.4, right? This is the one, 10.128.0.4. so let me go there. .128.0.4. okay, and cluster bind port and failure detection port. Okay, so cluster bind port we just need to give here, like if you remember that, like in the admin node we just there is a PF cluster TCP discovery initial host, right? So there we have given, like in the bracket, whatever the bind address we have given is, it's, if you remember, it's 7666, right? So we just need to give the same bind address, because yeah, while we are installing the admin, we just need to give the host address, cluster discovery host address of the engine node, right, with the bind address. So we have given the address of engine node, right, and the bind address as a 7666, right? So this will be 7666 then. And yeah, failure detection port you can just give, that's not a problem. You can give something 7611. Okay, so now let's go back. So you understand, right? This cluster bind port, why we have given 7666, because like once while we are installing the PingFederate admin node on the Windows server, we have just there is an option there, like PF cluster discovery initial host, right? Like that means admin has to discover the cluster node. So there we have given this engine Linux machine address with the bracket, we have given the port as a 7666. That's the address, right, we have given for this machine. So the same address we just need to use here, right? That's why I put 7666. That's the bind address of this machine. Okay, now PF cluster bind address is fine. These are the default thing: cluster transport protocol, cluster mcast group address, leave this. Okay, then what we have, yeah, now you can see PF cluster TCP discovery initial host came, right? Now here what you need to give, like you just need to give the address of the admin, right? So that engine can just discover the cluster node. That means how this work basically, like for example, if you have one admin node and if you have 10 engine node, right? So this node basically, just take this node as one, and this node has to communicate with all the other nodes, right? Whether it's admin or engine. So in the TCP discovery initial host, we just need to give the address of all the other server that is present in the cluster, all the server internal IP address along with the port, whatever the bind address you have given, right? So now, so that it will be in a cluster, right? So the window admin server address is internal IP is 10.128.0.3. Okay, so we'll give as a 10.128.0.3, right? Let me check again. 10.128.0.3, yeah, correct. 10.128.10.128.0.3. okay, and in the bracket we just need to give the what bind address, the bind address what we have given while installing the admin. So if you remember, the bind address we have given, or bind port, sorry, not the bind address, the bind port we have given as a 7600, right, while we are installing the admin. So the same address we just need to give here, because we are just giving just in the TCP discovery, we are just basically we just need to give the IP address of the cluster node as well as the bind port, right, whatever the bind port you have given there. Yeah, so in the admin node we have given basically the 7600, right, for the admin. So yeah, the admin address with the bind, and you can put a comma here, and you can just give other addresses also, but in our case we have only one node in the cluster, that is the admin. There is no any other engine node, right? We have only one admin, one engine node. Okay, so this is done. Now PF cluster adaptive is true. Let's make it false for now. We are not going to use, I'll discuss in later this adaptive part. This is also important, but yeah, this property basically enables adaptive clustering. Okay, we can understand what is basically adaptive clustering in our further videos. Okay, yeah, so okay, so this is fine. PF cluster diagnostic enabled false. Okay, these are the cluster diagnostic addresses. Leave this. Okay, node tags you can give here. Node tags means like whatever the name you can put. Now that will highlight in the once we open the PingFederate admin console. There you are able to see the node tag of your engine node, right? But make it blank, not needed for now. Okay. PF HSM mode is off. These are not required. Okay, leave the default values for now. Okay, PF provisional mode off. ID not given. Provisional failover grace period equal to 600. JT customization properties we have here. JT5 encode wildcard session cookie equal to true. JT3 encode dot cookie is not given. Cookie skip quoting is equal to salmon_idp. Okay. Message on session cache, one session cache size equal to 5000. Yeah, I think maybe in 12.1 maybe PingFederate has added few things in the run.properties. It's not there in the previous versions like 10 and on. Yeah, I'm not sure for 11. I would use 11. Yeah. So PF, what is this, like JTK HTTP auth proxy disable scheme equal to basic. Basic authentication because the proxy credentials are transmitted to the server without encryption. However, if you still want to enable basic authentication for HTTP target site, you can remove basic from the following line. Leave this here for us. It's fine. Yeah, we are not working for any industry, right? We are just working here for learning. So yeah, maybe once we work for that's why, like when you work for the industry now, you will learn something like more whatever you learn in the training time. For example, if you are doing some training, right, from this video, you are learning things, you are installing, doing everything, right? Maybe once you get these all things to work in for any industry, then you can see many things will come there, right? Because yeah, there are many compliance, there are many regulations and many other things which you need to which you can't skip, right? But right now we can skip many things, not a problem. Okay, SSL net client default connection time of 3000, it's 30,000, sorry. So net client default is I think newly added. TLS protocol setting, HTTP server thread pool settings, control the maximum number of threads used to configure PingFederate thread pools. Okay, this is for thread pools. Yeah, admin thread min equal to 1, admin thread max equal to 10, runtime thread. Okay, You know multi-threading in Java, right? There are multiple threads running at the same time, right, for different tasks. So for those things, this is there. Okay, admin accept queue size, runtime accept queue size 521. Okay, buffer size for output. HTTP server request handling settings. Okay, response address size, runtime, response address size. Okay, enable delete dispatch configuration. These are all things newly came. I haven't seen before in our older one. Yeah, it's completed, looks like. Okay, so yeah, there are many things we can see newly came, but leave that. For example, you just need to focus that you need to just give the address of your machine, this machine, Linux machine, engine machine, you can say, on the bind address and the bind port. You just need to give like whatever you have given on the admin while installing the admin, whatever the address you have given in the TCP discovery initial host. That's the bind port you have. And then yeah, maximum things are default. In the operational mode, you just need to choose as a cluster engine, and there we have the cluster console because we are just operating this PingFed on a cluster mode. And then you have that I haven't seen the node index value. I think just let me go back. I think there should be like cluster node index, I think, or maybe I missed that. So there are 5 or 6 things for now. I'll say that you need to just update here, and rest of the values will be like default. There will be pf cluster node index somewhere. It should be somewhere here only. Yeah, you can see pf cluster node index. Yeah, so yeah, maybe if you remember, there we have given 1000, right? So let's put it as 1001. This is a cluster node index. Okay, yeah, okay, so these, just remember these 6 or 7 things what you need to just give, and then you can restart or start your PingFed services on the engine node. You just need to update the license file also. We'll just do in part 3. Okay, and that time we can just re-verify our PingFederate also, and then we can start here. Okay, so this is done. We click on ESC :WQ, write and quit. Yeah, so this is a basic command to open a file, do some write something and save it. Okay, so maybe now you can just put less command and open that file and see whether those changes are changed or not. Using less command, you can open the file, and then you can see this. Okay, using the lower arrow key we can navigate here. Okay, of the keyboard. Yeah, so I can see HTTPS port 9031, secondary port -1, monitor bind address, IP version 2. This is all the default values. We haven't made a change. In the heartbeat, I make it a true. It's fine. Deployment model will be a PF official operational mode will be the clustered underscore engine. Cluster, this is fine. Node index 1001. PF cluster failure reduction 7611. Cluster bind port will be 7666, and the cluster bind address 128.04. The default values, and we have the TCP discovery initial host in 128.03.7600. Okay. Rest of the things we make a adaptive clustering as a PF cluster adaptive as a false for now. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, and let's come out. Yeah, so this is done, I think. Okay, we just need to update the license file here. Okay, so let's come out from here. Under SSO we have this PingFed 12.1.0. okay, paste. Okay, so this looks good. I'll just give this as a permission chmod 777 chmod 1 second -r, so that entire files and directives will get the permission. Okay, This is just to give the permission for the, you can see this one, right? Read, write, execute like this. RWX, RWX, RWX. Okay. Okay, so we have given now this directory is a 777. This permission, okay. So yeah, like the owner, the member, all those person have able to exit, like edit or make some changes for these files. Okay, so now let's close this video and quickly jump on the part 3. And the part 3, what we'll do, we'll just like first go to the engine, we'll just verify the engine, update the license file, and then we'll try to restart the services. Okay, start the services, sorry, and then we'll quickly jump to the admin node, just do the configuration, and we can start there also. So basically we can see the cluster is in up, and I'll show you the logs, few things. Okay, so yeah, okay then, yeah, thank you all. Yeah.